I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like an idiot, but man, that kind of blew my mind. So, and I know I guarantee I'm not alone. There's gonna be a lot of people who say, "Oh, how is that? That was so obvious. That's great. Good for you. Round of applause." I totally thought that princess knew our boy was who they casted away from the kingdom. I've had comments and conversations about the princess and being like, "Oh man, the princess seems like she's gonna go there, apologize for her d-bag king." Apparently, no. She learned this episode, and it makes sense, but I kind of forgot the detail, because I watch a lot of isekai in any season, so sometimes details just kind of blend together, and I'm like, oh yeah, the character that changed his appearance, that was probably that other show. No, it was our boy, so it makes sense. And the way they realized that, our boy was actually the character they casted away, was because the bag of gold he gave them could only be given because royalty would have it, because it's a currency that isn't really used. It's not it for the general people. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of blew my mind. I was thinking about the whole episode. I was like, wait, I this whole time, like especially with that conversation we had in the previous episode, I thought she knew. No. So now she's really gonna have to apologize and beg for forgiveness because, the princess is a decent person, but maybe I'm an idiot, so be it. But I totally thought she knew it was him this whole time. But once again, another banger of an episode. Team Rocket, while they didn't blast off again, they did become Shovel Knight, and I love them. They are unironically the best characters next to Fenris. They provide so much meme material, it is amazing. Rosa is realizing she wants to clap Demon Lord cheeks. Everything about this show and this episode was so entertaining. Of course, I have full live reactions, though, over on Patreon. If you want to see my full length thought to this or any of these super cheap skill episodes, it's gonna be over there exclusively. So, first things first, the Rosa stuff. That was awesome. We all are expecting that that ship's gonna sail someday, but she has legitimate fears for legitimate reasons. And most importantly, he and his people, from her point of view, it does seem like they do evil, bad things. But I like how she kind of got humbled in a respectful way. So we have dinner with our husband-to-be, right? And he talks about basically what happens when a lot of these demons kind of gather in one location and how it poisons humans. They let off this kind of ominous aura. Now, characters like Fenris or even the magical steeds they don't really have that issue. Some can control it, some just won't have the issue at all, right? And the idea that when they all gather, ultimately is like one little thing and it causes conflict between demons and humans. It makes sense. And, she kind of gets humbled in the way of just realizing that maybe, it could be understandable why a group of people would just want to exist without, obviously feeling like they're a cancer or not welcomed. And it kind of it opens her eyes a bit. And obviously, I think we all can expect those two are going to get together as long as he survives. Because his brother is currently wanting to kill him and take the throne for himself, which honestly makes sense. I mean, if you think of a dark one, which of the brothers seems more like a dark one? The other brother. I mean, it is. Though, from what I can gather, he has darkness on his side. Please tell me I am not the only one who busted out laughing when he he smashed his hand down and a rock broke her nosebleed, and she comes out of that like she just had the best sex day of her life. There's no other way to... Her VA was moaning in the mic every time she got hurt. This is darkness if darkness didn't have a filter, which is saying something. It was comedy gold. But I love the fact that so much goes on in a singular episode, yet at the same time, it feels well paced. At the end of the day, the core thing about this show is our central couple building their loving relationship with their friends and building a life. But there's a big political story in the background, both on the princess's side and the demon lord's side. The idea that you have all of these sides wanting to recruit our boy, and he's just like, I'm playing Farming Simulator and clapping my wife. Leave me be, is fantastic. And then they just continuously introduce funny elements. Like, the fact that they are literally Jesse and James. When they were hiding in the bushes, you can take any Pokemon season and see Jesse and James from Pokemon doing the same bullshit trying to escape the cops. It is fantastic. The main dude is an idiot. He steals a bottomless bag. Good idea. Smart idea. We can see he has the bottomless bag and all this gold. He didn't take 30 seconds to put gold in bottomless bag. There's no argument that he didn't have the room. Maybe you want to make the argument. Maybe he didn't have time to spare. He had time to spare to grab a couple of handfuls. There's no excuse. He opens it up. There's no money inside, but there's a shovel. The shovel's actually pretty cool. It digs a hole in an instant. Unfortunately, there's not an easy way out. He could have tried to Minecraft his way out, like build a staircase digging another hole, but instead he tried to climb out with his bare hands, got a look at the ass, and fell to his death. I look forward to every single adventure these two go on. If the author made a spin-off light novel manga, I would read it. Just of them and their adventures. Their slapstick comedy adventures. Now granted, he's not a sharp tool in the shed. He's an idiot. When he had a wish to grant, he could have made himself stronger in order to kill our MC, and instead he said, go kill the MC yourself. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, so obviously him filling up the bottomless bag with a bunch of money, he didn't think of. It is what it is, but it's comedy gold. But the idea that just these simple moments, like when they're walking through the market, the idea of what war can do, and this like old lady's like shutting up her shop, and you know, it starts off depressing, but then you see the other shops opening up and how humanity always finds a way to be resilient. These moments, somehow it crafts like this slapstick comedy, emotional, romantic. It's actually an amazing show. I don't think there's any other way to put it. It's truly amazing, and it's a shame it's not a 2-core. If this would have had like a free rent episode count of like 28 episodes or something, I would have been right there every single Monday, man. But you know what? This one better get a season 2, because this is legitimately pure entertainment, and it just finds a way to be surprisingly well written for what it's trying to be. Like, it's not trying to go extraordinary, but it's not surface level either. It's just like this fun middle ground of like there's these elements of really interesting, deeper subject matter, but its core idea is to be fun without any negative baggage. That's probably the best way to put it. I will be incredibly sad when this one does wrap up, but at the end of the day, the takeaway from this episode is that if Fenris wasn't a part of the show, Team Rocket would be the best characters, 100%. Ballyrosa wants to clap demon cheeks. Respect. And the princess has a lot of begging and forgiving to do now that she realizes our boy is actually our boy. I'm still actually shocked by that. In hindsight, I should have realized, but the way she talked with him in the last episode, I thought she realized who it was. Apparently not. I'm probably an idiot, so be it, but I guarantee you I'm not alone. Now, my comment section are probably going to act like, oh no, I knew this all along. I've had conversations in this comment section, damn it, and you have agreed with me. You know who you are. But no, for real, like that blew my mind, I'm not gonna lie. But let me know what you thought down below. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course ring that bell so you know if I want to upload more, and like mentioned, full live reactions over on Patreon, and hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. So today we have Snake Eater 7, Nathan Semichuk, Zeshram, Derek Lord, Dylan Miles, Jornas Pierre, and Stephen Thomas. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and have a good one.